Before nations, before gods, before even fire. There was silence. We lived in a world of gestures, grunts, pointing at the sky when danger came, crying when hunger burned. But then something happened, not all at once, not with one word, but slowly, like a drumbeat rising in the dark. We learned to speak. This is the story of how sound became meaning, how meaning became memory, and how memory gave birth to everything human. This is how we found our voice. Chapter 1: A World Without Words. Imagine seeing danger by having no word for it, no way to warn, no way to explain, only a scream, a stare, a run for most of human existence. That was life. Early hominins lived in small groups, dependent on reading body language, on sensing fear in eyes. But communication was fragile, and survival was brutal. Our minds were evolving, but our mouths were still silent, until sound became survival. Chapter 2: The Birth of Sound, somewhere deep in time. A mother grunted softly to her child, not out of fear, but love. A sound repeated again and again, until the child understood. This was not just noise, this was meaning. Grunts became patterns, patterns became memory. The throat, the tongue, the breath. All changed. Nature was sculpting the first language word by word, generation by generation. Chapter 3: Fire and the Circle. As fire came, so did something else. Stillness around the flames. We stayed awake longer, safer together. And in that glow, we began to talk. Not just about the hunt, but about the stars, the dreams, the dead. Around the fire, we became human, because we could now pass on more than genetics. We could pass on stories. Chapter 4: The Brain Rewires. Language didn't just change how we lived, it rewired how we thought. Thoughts became organized, feelings became describable. Suddenly, we could share ideas, regret, hope plans. And with each generation, the brain grew sharper, more symbolic, more abstract. We no longer reacted to the world. We could describe it, and in describing it, we gained control. Chapter 5: The Power of Naming. To name something is to tame it. The first words were not poetry. They were tools: water, fire, hunt, death. These were not decorations, they were survival. But soon names became stories, and stories became culture. A dead ancestor wasn't gone. If we spoke their name, the invisible became real, through language. Chapter 6: From Sounds to Civilization. With language we created rules, laws, traditions. We planned seasons, built myths, passed on strategies that shaped tribes. No longer just instinct. Now memory could move from one mouth to the next, across time, across land. The first cities were not built from stone. They were built from words. Chapter 7: You still carry the voice. Today you speak into glowing screens. Your words fly through wires. Your voice echoes through machines. But underneath it all is something ancient, the breath of your ancestors, the cries of children born under starlit skies, the whisper of mothers calming fear. Every time you speak, you carry the oldest fire of all, the fire of meaning. So the next time you raise your voice, know this: you're not just speaking. You're continuing the greatest invention nature ever made. Language, the first true technology. The one that made us human.